here back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So it looks like Off the Cheat wants the old thing back, especially since Stefan Diddy has publicly humiliated Cardi B, because it has been reported that allegedly Off the Cheat has sent Cardi B, they said 10,000 balloons for Valentine's Day, allegedly, since her split with Stefan Diddy. So it seems as though even though they're going through a divorce, he wants the old thing back. Now, Cardi B allegedly does have a restraining order on Off the Cheat, so he probably has somebody send her the balloons. I don't think he directly gave it to her, and it probably was anonymously written. But let me know how y'all feel about it. Do you think Off the Cheat can get Cardi B back, especially if things are rocky between her and Stefan Diddy? In my opinion, I think Cardi B just needs to be single. I think Off the Cheat probably feels like the door might be slightly open despite the restraining order, because he probably feels like, oh, well, she might have gotten the restraining order just because I was overly texting her or I was overly communicating with her, even though allegedly he was threatening her behind the scenes. But I don't feel like threatening Cardi B is really what she cares about. I think he probably is overly communicating with her, texting her all the time or trying to communicate with her all the time while she was with Stefan Diddy. And that's why she got the restraining order, because Stefan Diddy just choked out his chef. Okay, so she doesn't care about abuse. You can't say you care about abuse or you fear for your life when you're with a woman beater or a woman choker, whatever you want to call it. So let me know how y'all feel about it. It seems as though the door ain't completely shut with Cardi B and Off the Cheat. Now, fans are also complaining about Cardi B's lack of performer skills that she is showing on tour. Okay? A fan said, Cardi B used to be such a great performer. I'm not sold by stage props. Turn off that backtrack and rap the whole verse. Yikes. There's no reason she should be struggling to rap Hello, It's Me. So a lot of fans are saying Cardi B, the performing skills are not that great. Well, here's the thing. I'm actually shocked that Cardi B is not a better performer. Like, she's nowhere close to Doja Cat or D0JA, in my opinion. Or even Megan Thee Stallion. Like, she's nowhere close. Okay, I'm actually shocked, because Cardi B was a stripper. She get pregnant every year, so clearly she know how to perform in bed. Not that great because she can't keep a man, but she, I guess, can do the bare minimum. But the point of the matter is, I thought she would be a way better performer than what I've seen, because I haven't went to her show, but I've seen clips, and I'm not impressed either. But maybe it's, because she just had a baby. That could be the case. She did just have a baby with Stefan Diddy, so maybe she just out of shape, even though she was lying and saying that she was rehearsing and going to the gym, and she only practiced for a week or 2 weeks. It's not like she practiced for months like Beyonce. Okay, so there's different levels of performing skills. I don't think she's as great as Doja Cat, D0JA, Megan, Kendrick Lamar, Gunna. She's nowhere near that. I'm like, oh my goodness. But people like to pay to see mediocrity, so it is what it is. Moving on from that, Megan Thee Stallion's upcoming anime series with Amazon Prime is titled Hotties. Okay, so she got a new deal with Amazon Prime. Let me know if you guys will be supporting this anime series. I don't watch anime, so let me know how it is. But this goes back to what I said a few days ago, that Megan does everything but music. I literally said that. I feel like, where's the music? You know what I'm saying? And it's also, I noticed when Megan Thee Stallion flops, she'll take breaks. Like, she flopped with the song Whatever, or Whenever, whatever it was called. And, she didn't put out music for months, right? She did the same thing with the Kissing You sample. My man, my baby, my daddy, whatever that song was called, that flopped, and we haven't heard from him since. Not even a feature. Okay. So that lets me know that when she flops, she tends to like take breaks. But when she put out Piss, and when that went #1, she kept dropping after that. When she put out Piss back in 2024, when she went #1 for this and Ckiminaj, So I've noticed that with Megan Thee Stallion. It's almost like when she flops, she got to take breaks and be like, oh, what should I do next? You know what I'm saying? So I peeped that. Now, fans are calling SZA fake because she posted a fan singing Somebody Loves Me by Party Next Door and Champagne Thickums. A lot of people want to know why she's doing that. Why is she trying to crawl back to OVO after allegedly being the secret mole in the OVO camp? Allegedly. One of the secret moles. She's not the secret mole, but she's one of the secret moles. Here's my thing with SZA. SZA's fake. I love SZA musically. I think she has 2 classic albums under her belt. Okay? And for the new generation of R&B girls, that's a really good compliment because a lot of these R&B girls don't got the 2 classic albums under their belt. But I do think she's very wishy-washy and she moves. She's easily persuaded. And I can tell by the way she moves. When it was cool to be at the pop-out, it was at the pop-out at the Kendrick Lamar, concert where he was dissing Drake. He was on tour with Kendrick. Now you trying to crawl back to OVO and you unfollowed Champagne Thickums last year. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just like gives fake. But allegedly the reason why she really doing that is because she has collaborations with Champagne Thickums, unreleased collaborations that she wants to release. Okay, she's allegedly dropping music this year. So that's what she's trying to do. But I feel like that's not smart. You just won a Grammy with Kendrick Lamar for Luther. Like, are you dumb? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like if you're going to stay on a side, you got to pick that side and stay there. I hate people that are wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like she was like, oh, I love both men. Like, you was at the pop out. You was crip walking the Not Like Us. You fake. Okay? Don't try to crawl back over here because you want to release some music. And Kendrick allegedly is peeping the fakeness too. Kendrick is not delusional. He's peeping the fakeness. She better keep on one side and stay there. Now, moving on to Rihanna. Rihanna popped out and she said, Getty, bitches. Okay? Y'all was clowning my face, but look at these Getty pictures. Okay? So, a lot of fans are saying nobody should ever drag Rihanna ever again when it comes to the looks because she popped out and showed niggas how she really is, okay? But here's my thing with Rihanna. I do think she looks good, okay? She do look good. But I feel like she just got to embrace aging because she's still, in my opinion, I feel like Rihanna is always going to be pretty, right? But it's like, girl, you look older still. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look good, but, I'm not gagging. No shade. No shade. I'm not gagging, but you still look good. But I feel like she just needs to embrace the postpartum body. Stop hiding it under them jackets. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it's not even the fact that she had a baby. I know people were clowning her for gaining weight, right? But I feel like she just needs to embrace the weight gain. I know she hides under these jackets. You know what I'm saying? She always got it. And I know it's cold outside. Okay, especially in New York where she was, right? But I feel like she tried to be like a little bit slick with it with these jackets, these fur jackets, which Rihanna wasn't really wearing before. She would wear jackets, but it wasn't all the time. She wears them all the time now, trying to hide her stomach. So I feel like if she embraced her body more and stopped hiding her stomach because she got a little pouch and just be more realistic with it, people would drag her less and say, oh, that's real of you, right? But she hides under it and then, people drag her anyway. You know what I'm saying? But she do look good. I feel like there's no way people can say Rihanna's ugly. When I saw that, I was like, okay, people delusional. Like, there's no way you can say she's ugly. Now, moving on from that, did Beyonce send Kelly Rowland to throw some subliminal shade at Nicki Minaj? Let's take a listen.
If there's a rapper, female rapper, you would like to work with, who would it be?
I don't know. I really, really love Cardi. I love Meg. I love D0JA.
D0JA's great.
I love D0JA. I love them because they are women's women. I love them because they are pro-women. They support each other. And that's what I know. That's what I've grown up learning, what I've grown up knowing. And I stand up for us. And I'm not about division, nor will I ever be.
So that's what the Barb's favorite Destiny Child member has said about who she would work with, okay? I remember the Barb's, a lot of y'all caping for Kelly. I never liked Kelly, okay? This is why I'm me, because I always see through people, okay? I do feel like she was subliminally shading Nicki Minaj, okay, just a little bit. Am I shocked? No, because she's close with the Carters. The Carters don't rock with Nicki. So I don't feel a way that she's choosing Megan or D0JA and Cardi B. Okay? That was a strategic move. They probably never going to give her a collaboration anyway because she a flop. No shade. But I remember the Barb's caping. No. I want the Barb's to come to the front of the congregation. I remember the Barb's caping for Kelly, and she don't even fuck with Nicki Minaj. Okay? And I never liked Kelly. And it's not because of this interview. I never liked Kelly because she's always been Beyonce's puppet. I don't respect followers. I only respect leaders and bosses, okay? And that's why Beyonce is able to do the things she does to Kelly, because Kelly is a punk. She's what Cardi B called scratch off. Matthew Knowles had been sabotaging Kelly Rowland's career for years. She never did nothing. Okay? I love Beyonce. Beyonce's my sister. Boo, 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 boo. Of course she is your sister. You only make noise when you mention her. No shade. Nobody cares about this movie that she got with Method Man. I ain't seen that shit. The fuck? No shade. But I always saw through Kelly. Kelly's better than Beyonce. Never in life she has ever been better. You can say she's better looking to some degree. But Beyonce still dressed better in my opinion, overall fashion wise. Beyonce has a better overall career. Beyonce is the leader of the Destiny Child group. Beyonce can do a stadium solo tour. Beyonce doesn't have to rely on Amazon and Lifetime movies to make a coin. Beyonce is a boss, whether you like her or not. Kelly is a minion. She's a puppet. I never really fucked with Kelly like that. And it's no shade. It's not because of this interview, but it's because she's a punk. And then she lying on there saying that these women are girls. Maybe D0JA. I'll give D0JA the benefit of the doubt. Megan Thee Stallion slept with her best friend's man. How is she a girl's girl? Cardi B sent two men or two people to beat up off the cheats woman or side chicks when they were married. Technically still are. How is she a girl's girl? I don't understand. What is she talking about? These were public things that happen. But when you're a puppet, okay, when you're a minion, you learn to push certain narratives. Even when you see something, you turn a blind eye to it. So that's why I don't respect Kelly Rowland, okay? That's why I didn't go to the Brandy and Monica tour. I didn't want to see Kelly. And it's really no shade, okay? But the Barbs, they loved Kelly. Oh my goodness, Kelly's better than Beyonce. Never in life she's been better. She's a puppet. Beyonce walks over Kelly, drives a bus over Kelly, sabotaged Kelly's career. Well, Matthew Knowles technically did, but Beyonce knew about it. And she didn't do nothing because she a punk, okay? So she talking about, I'm not for division. Of course you're not, because you don't stand for anything, okay? They turn a blind eye when Megan and Cardi B do stuff. But when Nicki Minaj do it, they want to throw shade. I do feel like it was subliminal shade, and I understand it. Like, I'm not mad that she's throwing shade. My issue is that she don't stand for anything. She hides behind Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't, have an identity outside of Beyonce. Like, if Beyonce wasn't her best friend, we wouldn't even be talking about Kelly, to be quite honest. Now, moving on from that, NBA YoungBoy's Massa Tour is now officially the 11th highest grossing rap tour of all time. He did 70 million in revenue. Sold 552,000 tickets. Did 42 shows, and every show was sold out. So congratulations to NBA YoungBoy on this. I didn't go to his tour. I don't listen to his music, but he do have a solid fan base. I will give him that. He definitely appeals to the younger generation, and he has a solid fan base that are willing to support anything that he does. So let me know how y'all feel about it, and if you guys went to the NBA YoungBoy tour, and if you guys enjoyed it. I got some very hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.